Look, equilibrium constant in terms of pressure means equilibrium constant can be calculated as per two bases. Equilibrium, the first basis is concentration and the second basis is pressure. Already we have studied that how we will calculate about the equilibrium constant in terms of concentration. We have already calculated Kc. जो हमने Kc calculate किया था, what is that? That is equilibrium constant in terms of concentration. Now we will study how to calculate equilibrium constant in terms of pressure. Okay. Now let's suppose we have a reaction AA plus BB that is giving us CC plus DD. Okay. Now every particular reactant will have its own partial pressure. Okay. So let's consider the partial pressure of ABBA, partial pressure of BBBB, partial pressure of CBBC, and partial pressure of DBPB. Okay. So we have considered four partial pressures, namely PA, PB, PC, and PD, which are partial pressures of A, B, C, and D. Okay. Now, as per law of mass action, in the same way, what we calculate in Kc, we have calculated Kp. What is Kp? Equilibrium constant in terms of pressure. And how should we calculate Kp? The product parts should be kept in the numerator. जो भी आपके प्रोडक्ट में होता है वो आपके न्यूमरेटर में आना चाहिए. तो आपके प्रोडक्ट में क्या है? What we have in the product? We have C, we have D, capital C and capital D. So partial pressure of C and partial pressure of D will be in the numerator to the raised to the power of stoichiometric coefficients. And what are stoichiometric coefficients? Small c and small d, divided by partial pressure of A power small a multiplied by partial pressure of B small b. So earlier we used to do concentration of C power C, concentration of D power D. Now in place of concentration we are keeping pressure raised to the power C raised to the power D similarly. Okay. In the same way Kp can be calculated. Now अगर हम सारे के सारे pressure को add कर देते हैं, let's add all the pressures. Okay, so PA plus PB plus PC plus PD becomes P total. This is called as total pressure of the system in the equilibrium. Equilibrium में total pressure क्या होगा? When we add all the partial pressures as per Dalton's law of partial pressure. Okay, now there is a link between P total and partial pressure. What is that link? Partial pressure is equal to total pressure multiplied by mole fraction of that component. जिस कंपोनेंट का आप पार्शियल प्रेशर निकालते हो उसी कंपोनेंट का मोल फ्रैक्शन से मल्टीप्लाई करोगे P टोटल को तो आपको PA की वैल्यू मिलेगी. ओके, सो PA इज इक्वल टू P टोटल मल्टीप्लाई बाय नंबर ऑफ मोल्स ऑफ A डिवाइडेड बाय ऑल द टोटल मोल्स प्रेजेंट इन द रिएक्शन. सो व्हाटएवर सब्सटेंसेस आर प्रेजेंट इन द रिएक्शन सबके मोल्स को कैलकुलेट करिए एंड राइट डाउन इन द डिनोमिनेटर. सो दिस इज कॉल्ड एज मोल फ्रैक्शन. Okay, is that clear to everybody? We have calculated two equilibrium constants. What are those? Equilibrium constant in terms of pressure, equilibrium constant in terms of concentration. Now there is a relation between these two things. So let's find what is the relation between Kp and Kc. Now what I have taught, what is the formula of Kp? First of all, write it. Kp is equal to, for a reaction, let's suppose there is a reaction AA plus BB that is giving you CC plus DD. This is a reaction. Okay. Now, if I calculate the value of Kp, what will be the value of Kp here? Concentration not Kp. Kp is pressure of C power C, pressure of D power small d divided by pressure of A power small a, pressure of B power small b. This is the value of Kp. Okay. Now I am explaining you one thing. Just concentrate. Okay. As per ideal gas equation, what we have? We have PV is equal to nRT. pressure into volume is equal to number of moles into gas constant into temperature. Now if I bring this volume in the denominator, so it will be pressure is equal to N by V multiplied by RT. Okay, N is number of moles and V is volume. So what is the formula of number of moles divided by volume? Number of moles divided by volume is called concentration. So pressure is equal to concentration into RT. This is the important relation between pressure and concentration. Okay, the relation of concentration and pressure is always equal to CRT. So can I write for PC pressure of C is equal to concentration of C multiplied by RT? Can I write pressure of B is equal to concentration of B multiplied by RT? Can I write pressure of A is equal to concentration of A multiplied by RT? Or can I write pressure of B is equal to concentration of B multiplied by RT? So we have the values of PC, PD, PA and PB in terms of concentration. Let's substitute in this particular equation. Okay, so PC की वैल्यू क्या है? Concentration of C multiplied by RT whole power C. Why whole power C? Because ये PC के पावर में C लिखा हुआ है यहाँ पे. Okay, PC के पावर में C लिखा है, so concentration of C multiplied by RT के पावर में भी C है. Okay, now the value of D. What is PD? Concentration of D RT पावर में आ जाएगा D. In the similar way, what is PA? Concentration of A into RT whole power A. And what about PB? Concentration of B into RT whole power B. Right? Now what I am doing is concentration of C power C, concentration of D power D, concentration of A power A, concentration of B power B को separately मैंने लिख लिया है. Now मेरे पास क्या बचता है? I have RT power C and multiply by RT power D. Now whenever you multiply A power M and A power N, what will you get? A power M plus N. जब आपका बेसिस सेम रहता है तो आपके एक्सपोनेंट्स क्या होते हैं? प्लस होते हैं when they are multiplied. So RT power C multiplied by RT power D. Can you write RT power C plus D? Similarly, in the denominator, can you write RT power A plus B? Okay, this is nothing but Kp. ये Kp की वैल्यू है. Okay, so now when you see this, आप इस चीज को ध्यान से जब देखोगे, this is the formula of Kc. This is the formula of Kc. Concentration of C power C, concentration of D power D, concentration of A power A, concentration of B power B. This is the formula of Kc. So Kp is equal to Kc RT power में आ जाएगा C plus B. Now since RT and RT are present, so आपके पास एक formula और आ जाएगा. A power n divided by A power n is what? A power n minus n. Using this formula, can I write RTC plus B minus A plus B? Okay. Now, what is C plus D and A plus B? They are stoichiometric coefficients. So let's consider C plus D minus A plus B is delta n. Delta n. What is delta n? Where delta n is equal to sigma of moles of products minus sigma of moles of reactants. मतलब क्या है? जितने भी प्रोडक्ट में हमारे पास नंबर ऑफ मोल्स है, एड इट. जितने भी मोल्स हमारे पास रिएक्टेंट्स में है, एड इट. Now sigma products minus sigma reactants is equal to delta n. So C plus D minus A plus B will be considered as delta n. So the final equation comes is Kp is equal to Kc RT power delta n. This is the required relation of Kp and Kc. Now look, we have some cases with this relation. Okay, what we have exactly? We have Kp is equal to Kc RT multiplied by delta n. अब थोड़े से मैथमेटिक्स वैल्यूज देखते हैं. ओके, फर्स्ट केस नंबर 1. Let's assume that delta n is equal to 0. Okay, so when delta n becomes 0, so the equation is Kp is equal to Kc RT power 0, and anything to the power 0 is considered as 1. So can I write in this case Kp will be equal to Kc? So whenever आपका delta n की वैल्यू 0 होगी, इसका मतलब क्या है? C plus D, C delta n equal to 0 मतलब क्या है? C plus D minus A plus B is equal to 0. That means what? When you add the sigma products and when you add sigma reactants, that should be equal. In that case, delta n becomes 0, and after equilibrium constant in terms of pressure or equilibrium constant in terms of concentration same होता है. Okay, case number 2. Let's assume that delta n is greater than 0. Greater than 0 मतलब delta n की वैल्यू मैं मान लेता हूँ पॉजिटिव. That means Kp is equal to Kc into RT into some positive value, right? So जब मैं Kc को R और T से multiply करूँगा, then I will get Kp. That means what? That in this equation Kp is greater than Kc. The equilibrium constant in terms of pressure is greater than Kc. So इस केस में क्या हुआ? इस केस में ये हुआ, the sum of C plus D is greater than A plus B. The moment C plus D greater than A plus B हुआ, okay, so in that case Kp greater than Kc हो जाता है. मैं आपको एक एग्जांपल भी बता देता हूँ, राइट? जैसा फर्स्ट केस का एग्जांपल क्या होगा? H2 plus I2 that gives you 2HN. अब देखो H2 के आगे 1 है, I2 के भी आगे 1 है, so the total number of moles is 1 plus 1 2, and in the product side you have stoichiometric coefficient 2, so here also 2, here also 2. So this is the first case in which Kp is equal to Kc. In the second case where the number of moles of products are greater than number of moles of reactants, so वो कैसा होगा? देखो, I'll explain you. Calcium carbonate CaCO3 that dissociates and it forms CaO plus CO2. Okay, so the number of moles of reactants is 1, but the number of moles of products is 2, right? So in this case Kp is always greater than Kc. And the final case 3 where delta n is less than 0, मतलब जो आपका डेल्टा n का वैल्यू है that is negative. In this case Kp is equal to Kc RT power negative. जब भी कोई चीज पावर में नेगेटिव होता है, मैथमेटिकली हम उसको कैसे सॉल्व करते हैं? How you will solve it? Okay, suppose there is an equation x is equal to y power minus 1. So how you will solve it? You will solve it by writing as 1 by y power 1. आप इस पर्टिकुलर चीज को डिनोमिनेटर में लाके पावर को पॉजिटिव कर देते हो, राइट? इन द सिमिलर फैशन Kp can be written as Kc divided by RT power positive. Okay, or RT can be taken here by cross multiplying, so this becomes Kp into RT positive value is equal to Kc. So whenever ऐसा होता है Kp में कोई चीज मल्टीप्लाई करके आपको Kc मिल रहा है, that means what? Kp is less than Kc. Okay, example for this is you have an equation N2 plus 3H2 that gives you 2NH3. So the number of moles of reactant is 1 plus 3, that is 4, and the number of moles of products is 2. तो reactant आपका ज्यादा है, product कम है. So in this case C plus D is always less than A plus B. तो आपके तीन केसेस हैं जिसमें आपका Kp का वैल्यू रिएक्शन के नंबर ऑफ मोल्स पे डिपेंड करके Kp और Kc के रिलेशन को फ्लक्चुएट करता है. Is that okay? Please note.